Hey everybody, Pop Scrap here. Today I'm taking apart more breakers and fuses and things like that, just to see what we got here. Testing everything again with the magnet, just to make sure I have no brass screws or anything like that. So I'm just taking out these little plastic screws out here, trying to break it down over after there's little copper transformers and motors and silver contacts and things like that we're after here. So, right. We've undone the top of this here now, and you can see here there's like a little contact underneath each of these little. So, to get them out, we'll try and take these screws out here first. Take out as much screws as possible. How's everybody keeping? In a few days since I put a video up. Been very, very busy. Getting things sorted out here. So, and I haven't picked up much scrap in the last few days. It's been very busy, I have. So we've tested all this, and this is all scrap steel. So these are little silver contacts on copper. I'll show you these now in 2 seconds. Let's take them out first. Should be more of them there. Have I got long nose pliers? Or did I give all my long noses away? One. Decent silver in these. Absolutely decent silver. There we go. Got one of the buttons off. Basically, this pure focus. This button is pure silver nearly. Good weight in them. Hold on now. Copper. As you can see, there's silver and copper. What we do here is we cut this here. So yeah, we put them in like this with the silver contacts on them. Just throw them all in like this. We'll process everything in time. Pretty nice. Now, grab the rest of these out. Something fell off it there. Now, a couple more contacts with copper on them. As I said, we process all the copper in near Christmas time, or something like that, and we just or let it run. We have a few buckets of this, and in time we'll sort it all out. When silver's about 200 an ounce. Now in this, there's nothing. It's just plastic. But yeah, oh, there's contacts in it. So we have to go into it and see what we can get out of it. Now the screws are so rusted, you can't get at them. So give it a bosh. I don't know, did you any ever hear of Jock's Garage? It was used to be a program on TV. We used to do it in Spain. Mechanic, and if you couldn't open it, he'd bosh it. This is the accent he had. I'll just bosh it open. Oh, there we go. Take that screw out. It should be on brass. Yeah, silver contact on that, on brass. In this container, when it is full, it would be very high tier stuff. It'd be worth a few bob, this blue barrel. More silver contacts, because it's all small, very small components with just silver contacts, gold plating, heavy gold plating of things, all IC chips, flat packs, you name it. So it's going to be pretty high tiered of stuff in these barrels that needs processing and sorting. Now, I have to put a glove on for this because this will tear my hand apart. It's not that it's half apart already. The glove helps it a bit. That's a broke a bit of brass off anyway. Oh, put that into the copper bin, but no harm. There we go. Contact on that. Brass is off. Now over the side here. And the rest of that's rubbish. See here, I was doing a bit of shoveling and I tore my hand apart. The camera's not focusing right. Yeah, when I was shoveling in a load of sand and I caught it on the trailer. It ripped. Now it's not bad now, but it was open the whole way across. It was swollen on top of my knuckle. That's why I haven't been making a couple of videos either in the last few days, because 2-3 days, because the knuckle was rightly open and I couldn't really close it. If I close my fingers, it'll start bleeding and I'm working and you can see it's swollen. But yeah, I did a good job to it. So, how do we get into you? Without threading screws and everything. Oh yeah, hopefully this way. We go from the bottom. We try. Lovely, piece of steel. Slide out the copper motor, or transformer, should I say. Bit of wire, bit of nice copper to take apart. Will we take it apart now? We will, while we're on camera. Why not? Why not, she says. So what I do with this usually, I bend back like so. And it just pulls out. And I can't put this into the shiny copper. This is number 2. It adds up so fast, this does. It's crazy how fast it adds up. That goes into number 2. And then this is just scrap steel. There's nothing in it, basically. Bakelite, whatever you want to call it. Rubbish. Put that over there, that over there. Always process everything, guys. Have everything sorted off the bench. I'll put you back. Now, on to the next piece of equipment that I want to take apart. What else have we got here? Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what some of this is, what's in it, if anything is in it. It's like some speed dial thing. Weird. We'll go into it and see. Might get a bit of aluminium or something out of it. Ooh, brass is in it. Very cool. Wow. Get into this a bit further and I'll show you. We don't want to thread that. Be careful with these screws because if I thread them, they're a nightmare to get off. Might do the job. Maybe a bit small. Yeah, perfect. See, you wouldn't think by opening this kind of stuff that you get brass like this in it. Ali? That's what I want to show you. See this? You would not think you get bits of brass like this off it. Mad. So if I just do that screw, should pop off something here. No. Or it does. Yeah. Nice piece of brass. Yeah. Over to the side. Same, this one is a screw here. Test the screws, they're brass. Yes. So, they're brass screws, so put them to the side because you'll lose them very easily. And always, put it aside for a second. Always be careful with brass screws because they're so soft. If you don't get it the first go, that's it. More brass screws. Their screws are gone. You can tell the older material, better quality. Get these two more screws here, brass. Give it a shake. Things should start popping out. Now, two screws here holding this back in here. I think, no. That should all come out. And there's more in here. Wow, it's never ending. It shows you too. Scrap and take out what's in them. Like, you're shocked the amount of material you can get out of stuff, do you know? And like I'm doing here, it's brass. It adds up so fast. Little brass risers. There we go. Empty piece of plastic. Broke down. Nothing in that really. Just goes in here. Into rubbish. Now, the good stuff. My little magnet. Test everything. Steel. All good stuff this now. Like, it's not like you're looking at it, you're saying there's no weight in that. But when you're at this for a night or day and every day, it all adds up very fast. And the weight you get in a bin is ridiculous. Like, it's only a small bit of brass, but it all adds up. Like, one of the wheelie bins, from scrapping plugs out, the amount of quantity of plugs I get and things like that, I had to stop putting stuff into a wheelie bin because the wheelie bin was starting to go. It was buckling. The amount of brass, the weight in it. And that's only from stuff like this messing about. You know? So it does really, really add up when you get if you get the quantity, it all adds up. Now, all these little screws out. Every screw done is a screw less. Now the two of these here. A couple of turns. There we go. Get a little motor off. Should be brass. Yes, nice piece of brass. More brass. It's like a little clock I'm taking apart. Right, that's spinning that, so you're off. So I need to hold this and take that a little bit off. Perfect. More brass. Set the magnet. A piece of copper. All adds up. Beautiful. All welcome. Put them into the bucket straight away, out of the way. And these, I don't know what's in these because they're now magnetic, so I'm going to put them into aluminium. More beautiful brass for the pie. steel. Keep all these washers. I have a bag here for washers and things. I have to put up my other little section, little thing for putting in washers and things like that. They're awful handy to have washers and things like that. So, piece of rubbish. So this is my day, processing scrap. All I'm going to be at for today is processing. Starting to get through everything I have, because I have to do another pickup, so clean piece of alley. We have an IC chip here that needs to come off. Sometimes these chips are a disaster to take apart. So little bits of stuff on it. Always test that. That can be brass sometimes, which it is brass. That can come off. And a MOSFET. And a useless board. So we got 3 pieces of brass, tiny piece of brass, bits of wire. See how it adds up when you're breaking it down. I know it takes a lot. You know, after the day, it's only maybe a few kilo of everything got. But it adds up gradually builds up. You're breaking down more stuff. It stops it going to the dump, the rubbish, into landfill. Because a lot of the stuff, believe me, doesn't get recycled as it says it does. I can tell you that 100% it doesn't. Once it goes to the scrapyard, it's been properly recycled. I think, anyway, personally, because people are paying for it. It's getting more recycled than it is normally. Once I think it goes into them bins, I think that's it. So, basically, that's what I'm going to call it here, guys, in this video. I'm just going to take apart a few more little bits and pieces here myself. But that's it. I still have the pile behind me of plugs to do, which I'm getting through slowly but surely. Plug soup, I don't know what to do with them. It's a hard one to think what to do with them, because there's a lot in it, you know. There's still a good few I can take apart here with screws in them and that. So I don't know what to do with it. So it's still adding up nicely, all my brass and everything like that, and copper. Keeping busy. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. Thanks again. Bye.